On the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. Just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, PC Part Picker says about 1,700. Yeah, I wound up spending like 1,900 on my system, and I built it, which was scary. But I'm really glad I did. Alright, so the packet contains mint leaves, and you won some cookery competitions. That doesn't go against anything else, right?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
So let's go talk to Simon about the mint.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
What about this?
Know what these are?
No.
Let's...
Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Well, that's not helpful. Leaves could be sage. Hasn't seen the leaves
Thank you.
before.
Probably be back later. You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
All right, let's go ask Rebecca then.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Rebecca it is.
Ask about a few more things, please.
What's this?
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint.
Magic
Where did you find
mint.
this?
Ooh,
Magic
magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination.
First
really.
smile I seen
Do
on
you
this
use
bitch's
it?
face in the whole game. She's like, "Oh, it's magic mint."
No, I
Ooh.
don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. The magic mint. Well, that doesn't really,
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I guess I'll go ask Ryan about it. Ryan, what do you know about the magic mint?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
All right.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Doesn't allow any drugs on the Atlas premises, but he said that, like, she was drunk at the meeting. Alright, so let's go, now that we know
that's
that
all for the
it's
moment.
Magic
Thank you.
Mint, let's go talk to Simon, because he said he would trade homebrew with James for herbs or something. Herbal tea.
A few more questions, please.
Alright. Do you know anything about this?
Ever heard of Salvia Divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Okay, so let's see here. Simon's homebrew. Alright,
Be
let's
back
talk to
later on, if
Emma.
that's okay.
Let's talk to Emma about the Magic Mint.
Ever heard of Salvia Divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah, hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Alright, so let's go talk to James now that we know that it's Magic Mint.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Ever heard of Salvia Divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So
This
you've
guy's
never
the
heard of
most
Salvia?
evasive of them all.
No.
Don't know much about plants. Well, that's not true because you told me about your whole... You won some cookery competitions, but you don't know much about plants. Ha! Okay, well, let's see. Traded his herbal tea. Come on! So where's the thing that proves that he knows about plants? That's not it. Traded his herbal tea, but he doesn't know much about plants. That's not it.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Thank you. Probably be
Alright.
back later.
I need another tip. The woods again. are you?
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what?
Better do
Or you
what I
arrest me.
say.
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money. What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Can you just go?
Pathetic.
Oh, no, you didn't.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
This is my new clue. The 3-finger symbol. Ah! Really? Lame. Hey Ryan, do you know anything about the guy doing the rocker signs carved into the tree?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
I wanna
Devil
rock
sign, isn't
and
it?
roll all night.
Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the
Of course
course.
it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
Thinks the fingers is the devil sign. And then what did he say about the course? But he knows about this stuff. He used to read about that. How can he say he doesn't know what this is? Aw, man. For real.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He said he read. Is there any clues in here yet? There's a big devil statue in here. No. Alright. James is supposed to know about New Age mysticism. Let's go talk to James about the devil sign. Hey James, I'm here to bother you again.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
What do you know about this?
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever
Illuminati.
seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Alright. Rebecca, what do you know about Satanists? She get all excited again. Magic Mitten! Satanists! Ah!
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Be back
You're a
later
lot
on,
of
if that's
help.
okay.
You're a lot of help. I'm gonna go get some of that pork chili from Simon here. I'm getting hungry. All this walking back and forth.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free?
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so we can
Probably
go
be back later.
back and talk to Ryan about the thing. He said it's not in the...
Do you know the phrase free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong.
Like
I
having
don't
an
agree with
affair?
that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
All right.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Let's go see Ryan and say, you said it wasn't part of the course. But it is part of the course. Okay, if I can finish this hour, I'm gonna end the stream there. We'll save the rest for another day.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay, free to be free.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Anything in this room yet? Oh, hey, buddy.
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
So now I can't go back in there. else to see here. I'm just gonna go through the whole town again, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Anything at the jetty? Nothing, except these people over here still fishing. I'm gonna go question them. Ah, another person. Hey, hobo.
What are you? Private eye?
That's right.
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Oh, yeah, somebody said when
Did what?
somebody died last year.
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
Yeah, he is into the paranormal and satanic, yeah.
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Alright, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Blimey, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, we got some more information. Liam's death. So let's start with. Oh, I'm already here. Wait, what's going on? Start with James. Ask him if he knows anything about Liam. And didn't he say his friend made the mask?
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Liam.
Did you know Liam?
Yeah, I asked him that. How does he
Liam
not
who?
know what the hand
Liam
sign
who
is if he
died?
studied Satanism?
You
and it didn't
mean-
work?
Liam who killed himself.
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science.
Ha!
First time I knew about
Plant
Liam was when he
science,
killed himself.
and you just said
Right, so you
that
didn't meet
you
him.
don't know anything about plants. So that's bullshit. Plant science. I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. Don't know much about plants.
Aha.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
The only drug he grows. Not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Private use only. But then, what about this? Ah, I got you.
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it. But that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant.
On the
and
mask.
selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off.
Tinfoil
Didn't give
hat.
it down.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
This
Okay.
guy's making the tinfoil
Do you mind if I
hatter
keep
sound
this?
credible.
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, is that the end of the hour now or no? That seemed like a big discussion. No, it's not. Alright, so let's go to Rebecca's pub. Anybody in the restaurant yet? Nope. Alright, so we're going to
Ask
talk
about a
to
few
her
more
about
things, please.
Liam and about the Third Eye. Oh, and she doesn't know about this either.
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Okay, let's see.
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He
For
spends his
people
time
who
pretending
come
to
to the
cast
pub a lot,
spells in the
she
woods.
sure doesn't know them
He's
very
not exactly
well.
a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't
doesn't
think
know
there's
any
any
of
truth
her
at all to
regulars.
this?
None at all.
James casts spells in the woods. Alright.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I got nothing else for her. Man, I didn't realize there was going to be so much running back and forth. Alright.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. What do you know about Liam?
Liam.
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
Is my chili pork done?
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Okay, he doesn't know anything about Third Eye, but the symbol is on the mask. No. He doesn't recognize this particular mask. Masks are used at seminar, doesn't know anything about Third Eye. Alright,
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Alright.
Thank you.
let's go
Probably be back later.
see Ryan. Alright, Ryan. A few more questions for you.
A few more questions, please. What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed...
This guy is always at the mantle.
Did you know him?
He's like,
Oh,
whenever
yes,
we're
yes. Well,
talking,
I say
I'm
no,
going to be
I
up
met him
here
in
at the
bar.
mantle.
Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
They've met Liam in the pub.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
Alright, what did he say about the mask? Okay, the symbol on the mask represents the triple goddess, but he's saying that he doesn't recognize any of the symbols on the flyer, and it's the same symbol. So, bam! What you got to say about that, Ryan?
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Only knows what he heard about the Third Eye, but he said that he used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. What? You're falling asleep at your PC. I'm gonna end this soon.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Can I talk to these people now? No. Oh, you haven't asked James about the phrase, it's free to be free. Okay. We're Ninja and Josh. Well, Ninja's got school, so he was
Ask you
here
a couple more
briefly,
things,
but
please.
I thought I asked about everything.
Ever hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Well, great. That was super helpful.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this here. Because I am beat. And then I'm gonna go through their stuff here. He knows James made the flyer, doesn't know anything about Third Eye. Saw the flyer while at college last year. Doesn't believe anything James says. Thinks James is a fantasist. James casts spells in the woods. Heard James grows cannabis. No truth to the flyer. Only knows when he heard about Third Eye. Never came into contact with him. Okay. Had heard about Liam's suicide. Had met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy. What did Rebecca say about Liam? Oh yeah, right. That he played in the pub. Yeah, I'm too tired to think about this anymore. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll revisit it.